matching up with Justin Jefferson out there.
Yeah.
One of the best receivers in the league. What's your mentality going into a game like that?
A lot of fun. Anytime you get to face a guy like that, a challenge like that is always fun. He's obviously a really talented receiver. We tried to do our best to contain him today. But it's always fun, going up against the top guys in the league.
Is that like your hope going in every game? Like, do you want to lock up with their best guy?
Absolutely. I think that's everybody's mindset. Wanting to, go against their best, every single time. You can't psych yourself out when you're going up against those guys. You just got to stick true to what you do. But it's definitely a lot of fun to be able to compete with those guys.
I was really concerned for a minute because Cooper Dejean's not giving up a touchdown streak almost came to an end there. Tell me about what was going through your head in that one where you just punched out last minute.
Yeah, I was thinking one of two routes. It was either a fade or a slant, and they ran the fade, and he kind of had me beat there at the beginning, but I just tried to find the pocket, where he was trying to catch it and get my hands through and get the ball out.
How often do you get beat like that? First one?
I mean, you saw early in the game when he got me on that slant too. But he's a damn good receiver. But it was fun to compete with him. It's always good when you can play against the best guys in the league.
Does he rank up with like the best receiver that you've gone up against? Or I mean, who's been your toughest challenge so far?
100%.
Really?
He's right up top. Outside of our guys. AJ and Devontae, obviously. Yeah. But, he's probably the best receiver I've faced.
Yeah.
For
What
sure.
about your sophomore season, coming into this year? Like, what's been different about this year compared to when you were a rookie?
Yeah, I think just a lot more comfortable, out on the field and, seeing a lot more when I'm out there. Having that experience last year, I think helped a lot. Just get my feet wet and now really able to, look at things and see things differently, to be able to see plays before they happen and be able to make more plays and on the ball and more tackles.
Have you been able to help along some of this year's rookies, like kind of take what you learned last year and help along some of the younger guys?
Yeah, I've been trying to, trying to, give my input on what I experienced last year, obviously, with what those guys are going through. But the biggest thing is just to, be yourself. Go out there and be yourself. You can't, put too much stress on yourself. It's at the end of the game. It's still football. And just go out there and be you. That's the biggest thing.
How many Vikings games did you go to growing up?
I've only been to one,
okay.
But I was a Vikings fan growing up. But I went to one. It was actually a couple months before the draft.
Before you were drafted?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I got to experience that. It was crazy. The environment in there is nuts, especially at the beginning of the game when they blow that horn. But it was cool to be able to come back here and play against them.
I was amazed at how many Eagles fans it sounded like there were in here. I mean, this place was loud for the Eagles. I don't know if that's like everywhere you guys go that you get that kind of support. It is.
They travel well, and we appreciate that support. But there was still a lot of Vikings fans, but the Eagles fans definitely helped out. Today they travel really well.
How much support did you have personally? Like, how many family, friends?
Shoot, I don't even know. There was a bunch of people texting me, telling me that they were coming to the game. But I know there was a lot of friends, people from back home that were here. I couldn't put an exact number on it, but there was quite a few.
You hook up with Hawkinson after the game. I don't know if you guys were you teammates together at all?
No, we weren't.
When you were done? Okay.
We weren't. But I watched him growing up.
Sure.
Big fan of him, and he's still playing at a really high level.
Van Ginkel, got another Iowa native over here from Northwest Iowa.
I forgot about that. I didn't see him either. No, but
I saw his family after the game.
Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah.
Were you folks here today?
Yeah, they were here. Family, grandparents. My youngest brother was here, so it's cool for them too. Just make a quick drive up.
Yeah. How many games did they go to? Like, are they at every single one?
Yeah, my parents make it to almost every single one. Yeah, they love. I mean, I don't know how they do it. They were at Penn State last night with my little brother on a visit there, and they got here at like 3 a.m. So
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they try to make all the games.
So what's a Hawkeye game day look like for you? What were you doing for the game last night?
Last night, what was I doing?
I mean, were you watching the Hawkeye game?
I was. We were actually, well, we were in meetings, so I was trying to watch it in between meetings. But I guess it's Minnesota this week, right?
Yeah.
Minnesota, so
interesting.
that'll be. I'll be tuning into that one for sure.
Are you locked into every Hawkeye game day basically?
Yeah. I try to watch every game still. I still get, amped up when I see those guys out there. They played well last night though.
In communication with anybody still on the team?
Yeah, I talked to a lot of the guys still there. A lot of them were young guys when I was, in my last year. So it's cool to see them out on the field now and, doing their thing.
Who's impressing you on this year's team? I know Lutmer's come along nicely.
Yeah, Lutmer's playing well.
Wampa had a big last night.
Yeah, really all the DBs have been playing really well, coming along. It seems like that whole defense has gotten better, throughout as the season's gone on. So watching them grow has been really cool.
What's maybe a personal or professional hope for the rest of the year? Like, what are you wanting to really improve on? Where do you see room for improvement in your game, between now and the end of the year?
Just continuing to, be focused on detail, throughout the game, and staying focused for all 4 quarters is the biggest thing. And seeing things pre-snap, really understanding with the film study and seeing different things before it happens.
Are you seeing that kind of improvement in yourself, like, after every game? Or are you like, man, I'm still like, maybe 1% better after every single game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you can feel it during the game too. Just with the different things that you see and the comfortability out there, being able to communicate the things you see and then it actually happening and us being ready for it.
Where's your ring right now?
It is in a safe. It is in a safe.
Okay. You wear it ever?
I wore it for the ring ceremony, and that's it. So
that's where it's gonna live.
I mean, it's too big, so it's too big for my finger.
Yeah. Anyway, I know I talked to you before the Super Bowl. You still hadn't a chance to maybe like celebrate the fruits of your new bank account very much. But have you done anything exuberant over the last 9 months or so?
Not really, to be honest.
Yeah?
Not really. Got some land back in Iowa. Put up a little shed back home, right across the street from my parents. So.
Oh, really?
That's about it. I didn't really go anywhere or do anything, but I just tried to enjoy it. After the season, it's really my first break since because I didn't get a break after my last season. Obviously going right into the combine and stuff. So it was nice to get a little break and just relax.
Do you feel like the pick six changed your life, your career, even more than just being in the league?
Yeah, it definitely did. The things that I've done outside of football have been really cool. I've experienced a lot. It's a little bit overwhelming at times, but it's all worth it. It means something's going right. So, but it's been fun. I've got to do a lot of cool things. Bring my family and friends along too. So it's been cool.
You follow the Pat McAfee show?
I do.
Okay. Did you hear their quote recently about you that you might lead the league in the most created shit talking history?
Wait, no, I didn't see that.
So they were just like, you might lead the league in history in terms of like shit talk among other players. They're like, you're not gonna let this scrawny white boy lock you down.
I didn't see that. No. I'm usually locked in the Pat McAfee show, but I didn't see that.
All right, I'll try to share that one with you later.
That's hilarious.
All right, man. Anything else you want to say?